live again.
Thank you very, very much for having me. Thank you.
We just spoke to one of your nominees, Andile, in the previous hour. I mean, he is so excited. It just shows you the excitement amongst the musicians to be a part of this.
It is amazing. And Andile is nominated in one of our biggest categories this year, the best song of the year. And everyone is looking forward to that.
That's amazing. I mean, we talk about these awards being around for 6 years.
Absolutely.
They must have grown in strength. Tell me about the sort of journey that you've been on.
Look, when we started back, I mean, I come from the World Gospel Powerhouse, and we started 6 years ago. We're very excited that people like the SABC came on board right from the first year. But there were many challenges. A lot of people didn't believe that there were companies that could sponsor gospel music, let alone be able to basically take what we have to the entire world. I mean, 6 years down the line, we're talking about the entire continent being nominated in the crowns. We're talking about the entire world sending nominations, and Sunday showcases the best of gospel music, not just in South Africa, but the entire world.
Yeah, well, you know, that's the whole idea, and we're just seeing our music industry growing and growing. But how big is gospel in South Africa? Because I spoke about it as being a very unique genre, and a genre that is massive, but how big is it really?
Gospel is extremely, extremely big. It's one of the best-selling genres in South Africa at present. Not just in South Africa, but in Africa. It is the best-selling genre in South Africa. Look, gospel transcends culture, all the barriers, age. It speaks to the soul. It speaks to everyone. It speaks to my mom at home. It speaks to the CEO. It speaks to everybody across.
Yeah, it does. You're absolutely right. Some of the categories, I mean, you spoke to me about one of the most highly contested categories, the Song of the Year, which is open to the public to vote, which we'll get to again. Some of the other the other categories?
Very interestingly, we've grown. I mean, we've got gospel rap, we've got gospel maskandi, we've got gospel rock, we've got gospel poetry. It's amazing. The industry, when people look at gospel, they think of traditional gospel music. But there are many dynamics within the gospel music industry, and that we can contribute to the fact that we've really been working behind the scenes with workshops in the industry, and we see a lot of people diversing. So the music itself is very diverse, and we're very excited that we've got 32 categories in total, and that's amazing.
Wow, 32 categories. So it's a long evening to get through, but an entertaining evening.
Very much
with lots of surprises.
Yeah.
Talk to us about them. Because, I mean, I'm hearing some news of some stunning people that have come into the country.
Not yet.
Okay.
The evening itself will showcase the best of South African gospel and artists from Africa. But we're throwing forward to the 6th and the 7th of December. Because we bring in Kirk Franklin for the first real international gospel. It's supposed to be called festival, but we're calling it a blastival. So we're having a blastival with Kirk Franklin. 6th December, he's going to be here in Johannesburg at Rhema. It's a Friday on the 6th of December. And then we're doing the big one in Durban at Moses Mabhida. So Moses Mabhida, for the very first time, is going to be coming alive with the sounds of gospel with Kirk Franklin and our South African gospel icons.
That's absolutely amazing. So Kirk Franklin here in South Africa with those dates. Now, something I need to ask you is that we've seen these awards being held in Durban since its inception. Are there plans to take it around the country?
I have said this over and over again. The reason we are in Durban is simple. eThekwini municipality and the KwaZulu-Natal government are the hosts. They are our main sponsors. So if other government departments somewhere else say they've got the budget, we'll be glad.
More than happy to move it there. But at this point, the support comes from them.
The support comes from KwaZulu-Natal. They are paying for the awards, and we're very excited and grateful to them, because we will not be able to stage the world-class event that we're staging on Sunday.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, the important thing is that there are still tickets available.
There's still tickets available.
And it is open to the public, obviously.
It's open to the public, but what is nice is that for the very first time this year, we're going to be live on SABC2 from 8 o'clock. I mean, there are many other aspects. We would have started it at 6 o'clock, but the tickets are available, and also tickets for the Blastival for the 6th of December, Kirk Franklin at Rhema Joburg and Durban Moses Mabhida are also available at CompuTicket.
Excellent. There you have it. Thank you so much. Good luck with it. And keep up the great work when it comes to promoting gospel music here in South Africa. Zanele Mbokazi, who's the founder of the Crown Crown Gospel Music Awards that are taking place on Sunday night. And in the background, you can hear Andile, who's one of the nominees for the Best Song of the Year, as well as 2 other categories in the award ceremony. Let's go into an ad break with him.
Eskotini setunzi lokufa angiwesa bantu nina Jehova mkhulu ngakimi kunalowo sengu Jehova
Hello and welcome to Rights and Recourse, the show that explores your legal rights and recourse to those violated. I'm your host, Dumila Matez. Will the ban on alcohol or the marketing of alcoholic beverages include things like sorghum beer, homemade beer, and those kind of things?
I think what is must be clear is that we are not banning the industry, not at all. We are controlling the industry.
As I'm sitting here, I'm actually agreeing with the minister violently.
Advertisement says to young people, it's cool to drink. Drinking is associated with success. Drinking is associated with celebrities.
We cannot afford to have adverts on television that glorifies alcohol.
That's Rights and Recourse, Sundays 2 p.m. on SABC News.
Hello, Pastor John.
Oh, wow. Okay, he had written it.
I was 7, walking from a distance from Davidton. I'm walking all the way to Witbank. And in my young mind, I believe it's a walking distance.
We had a smooth transition from 1988 up to 1994.
Not everyone had a TV.
We didn't have criminal records. We didn't have, the things that Cape Town arrivals normally had.
Why opera?
There was a gap. I took it, and it worked out.
That's Up Close, Monday to Thursday, 2:30 p.m. on SABC News.